All right. Okay, we're going live now. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're back, we're all set. Let's lead with the Dunspars, and it's gonna be a Lou lead. Fine. Actually, this is the one of the annoying Lou sets, like payback and stuff. We can start with a glare. That's okay. And then I think I just like clicking Stealth Rock, and then we can go into Superior. Okay, Ruination, interesting. So we get that nice little speed boost. And then, yeah, I'm thinking we just substitute. Looks fine here. Okay, let's click Leaf Storm. We could potentially just wipe this team with Superior. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna click Glare because I'm worried about substitute stuff. Okay, that's Icicle Spear. That's bad news, but at least we're alive. I guess that's, yeah, wow, okay. All right, well, we're paralyzing stuff, so that's good. We might as well go Zamazenta here. It's not really good for much else. And surely this prompts a switch to Glow King, so I think we can bring in our Dragapult quite nicely on that. Oh, you just stayed in. You just said, screw my, okay, wow, all right. What the, okay. Let's go to Dunsparce, and let's click Glare. Seems good. Okay, awesome. We're glaring the Corviknight. This is good. We have paralyzed now 3 Pokemon. That's solid. Hatterene is probably the win con here. Evil Pinka Cross slimed Pinka out between streams, and now he's impersonating him. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Like the stream if you're enjoying, as always, by the way. Yeah, that's for sure what's going on. Okay, I can't believe they just like left in Kyurem there. That was insane. My God. Anyway, though, what should we go here? Go Glow King, just throw off a Chili, honestly, seems fine. Okay, interesting. Let's see what we get here. Glow King, let's T-Wave this. We're gonna paralyze, have 4 Pokemon on the team paralyzed. This is great. Everything is now paralyzed except Cinderace and Dondozo. So that's pretty goofy. Honestly, I think I just want to try to like wait out this future sight, I guess, see what they want to do. The fact that even the stream got paralyzed, for real. Yeah, I'm going to click T-Wave on this too. I am so... That'd be so funny if we could paralyze everything but Dondozo. Ooh, that'd be good. Oh, they clicked U-turn. Lame, lame, boring. I get it, but that's still lame. All right, let's go Dragapult here. Okay, they did get the future sight off, so I'm going to go switch back into Slowking here. A little bit of leftovers healing is nice, though. Usually Evil Pink Across tells me to dislike the stream if I'm having a bad time. I think this might be the real guy. That's pretty silly. If Superior doesn't run Razor Leaf, I don't want it. Yeah, that's a set. Let's click that T-Wave. Okay, cool. Now, what's the plan? Probably hard to Dunsparce, see if we can start boom bursting this thing. Okay, we're gonna get Waterfall and die. Fair enough, valid. Let's Leaf Storm. We can try to sub up on the Glow King, see if we can get some paralysis action happening. Okay, Corviknight wants to enter. We could Terra Stellar here and probably destroy this thing. Let's go Slow King and just go for a chill. Oh, okay, going for interesting. Yeah, they're going to go into their Slow King. We can go Dragapult once again on this, I think is the plan. And ideally, Hatterene is the way we end this. Terrapoise and Hatterene is pretty much the plan. Let's throw off a Hex here, see if we can get some... Okay, good damage. Let's see if it... And it gets fully paralyzed. That's good, too. And I think we can go into Slow King here. We're actually getting health back on Dragapult, which is really nice, because Pult is pretty good here. And we have an incredible 50 donated gift memberships from something or other. Insane generosity. Thank you so much. Thank you so... Oh, okay, Whoa. Okay, my head calcs are off, I guess. I didn't think that would kill us, but then it did. And you know what? That happens. So, okay. Let's go Hatterene. Let's try to make this thing happen. Yeah, thank you so much for the extremely generous donations. Something or other. If there's anything you want to say in chat, please do say. I shall read it. Let's Terrapoise and Calm Mind. Getting full parried. That's good. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I don't think we have any reason to fear this, so I'm just going to Calm Mind up more. Seems good. And we outspeed Lou, so that's also nice. Okay, there's Lou. Let's Draining Kiss. They might Terra. We'll see. Okay, they do pull out the Terra, but they get paralyzed, which is brutal, and now we just kill with stored power. That's a rough day. Rough day at the office, and that's GG. So, okay, Paraspam once again bailed us out. Let's go for another one. The Didun, okay, let's say performing team member performance. Pult, Didun, a bit. No, kind of everything's been good and nothing's been that good. I feel like every Pokemon's been okay. Opposing Glow King is rough. Next team, Pinka will face 6 electric type mons. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be ideal, but, you know, I think we could do some. There are options still. HF. Okay, now we're facing an Atrot, so stuff just got real. I think for various reasons, I do want to just lead with Serp here. Okay, that's kind of rough. Like, we could still just Glare. Wouldn't be great, though. Could go Zama. That'd be sad for other reasons. Sadly, I feel like Glaring is our best option. If they get parried, that'd be awesome. Okay, they go for Bitter. They go for that. That's kind of weird. Let's sub up. See if we can fish for some Paralysis. Unidentified unknown. I already wrote Ditto in the notes. It's in the notes. See? It's not going to get added to the team, probably, but it's there. That helps you feel better. Okay, so we've got Life Orb confirmed. So Shadow Sneak's going to be pretty scary. Okay, and they go for it there. We could go into Didun. I don't think that's really worthwhile. How is that doing so little? Let's go for Leaf Storm and hope they don't do it again. Okay, awesome. They don't, which is beautiful, because now we can go into Didun. We outspeed and we Earth Power. I hope we outspeed. Good heavens. We actually, if it's Jolly, we do not outspeed, which is tragic. So very much hope it's Adamant, and thank heavens it is. Yikers. Okay. Well, we definitely want to just Glare here. It will Encore us, which makes sense. That was not super unexpected, but no immunities to Paralysis, so we can just T-Wave here. Cool, we catch the Atrot. Zama looking fire at this point, but I want to save it for a little later. So let's go into Didun here. Okay, that Ceaseless Edge did a ton. That's banded. So let's get up Stealth Rock, and then we can go into H-Rod after this and have a really, really nice setup opportunity. Okay, they're missing. Excellent. That's always good. We can just Boom Burst, get some damage up. Probably the miss, honestly, won't end up really mattering, but I guess the extra turn of Veil, not having to stall that out is nice. And the plan is definitely Zom. Okay, wow, they're staying in, which is... Wait, they're not banded? How the heck did they do that much to Dunsparce, then? Didun took a 59 from this thing. Didun... Was that just like a max roll? Okay, it was Adamant Glass's max roll. Sure, man. Okay. Okay, getting full parrot is excellent. Let's sub... Please don't be Encore. Let's sub up here. Okay, cool. We kill you unless you Terra Ghost, which would be really sad. Let's try to... Body Press is definitely the play, though. Okay, cool. We do just get the kill. This is looking really good for us. Maybe non-Scarf Ditto to abuse, but your copying is going to be paralyzed. So, no. I don't believe that's a good set. Okay, I'm going to click Crunch here because Terra Ghost is very much a thing on these Mousehold. Okay, tidy up. That's fine. I'm going to click Crunch again. Okay. Its Pop Bomb is shockingly, actually, that is kind of 2-hit KOing, which is terrifying. Go Dragapult here, Terra Fairy, shut this down. That's probably the move. Actually, we can just darts. There's no reason to T-Wave. If we get flinched, that sucks. Let's see. Hacks giveth and hacks taketh away. GG. I mean, we might avoid something, so just in case they miss a Pop Bomb, like, I'll keep playing, but we're pretty much cooked after that. Yep. GG. Okay. What are you gonna do, right? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the team would have worked fine there if we didn't get, like, bad luck. So I think this is fine. Yeah, Gambit would have been theoretically kind of nice there, though. I don't know. I think we'll try one more, and then we'll probably make some changes to the team. But yeah, I'm not thrilled about running a non-Scarf Ditto, because, like, counting... Scarf Ditto... Stopping sweepers is the reason you run Ditto. That is pretty much it. So, being like, oh, we're, like, going to run, like, not Scarf, and take advantage of that, it's like, well... A lot of times those sweepers are not going to be paralyzed, because it's something that's, like, immediately threatening to your team. If it's paralyzed, we can probably just kill the sweeper with Dragapult or Zama. So, like, why are we running a non-Scarf Ditto? Like, I'm not saying it's definitely bad, but I don't think it's going to work well. So let's just start with Didun here. Didun looks great. Yeah, no, I don't regret the crunch play at all. I think Mousehold is mostly Terra Ghost. I mean, let me check, though. I guess I should have checked the stats. But yeah, you see Dark on Mousehold is, like, Ghost is way more common than Terra Dark, so I fully stand by my play. It just didn't go well. Okay, cool. We start off with the... Start off with that. I'm going to click Earth Power this next time. Okay, they go for spin, expecting me to set rocks. And they get eject buttoned out really fast as well, by the way. Okay, we get the very nice speed boost there. I'm going to click Glare again, and they go back into Treads, which is a super weird play because now I outspeed you thanks to that Rattle boost. So I'm just going to go for a Boom Burst here, I think is the right play. Based on the Earth Power damage that will... Well, hold on, actually. That with power only did 65, so you're probably a max HP treads. So probably we kill, but earth power I think is going to be better. Cool. Dodun looking amazing. Yeah, Magnezone in this economy, very good point. You really should not be running Magnezone in this day and age. Horrible generation for it, poor thing. Okay, Landorus is in. We're going to get another speed boost. I'm super down to Glare. And this is going great. 0 HP. Do we set rocks or do we just be like start clicking Boom Burst? I think we throw off one Boom Burst, see what happens to this land. Okay, AV looks like almost. That's really interesting. Let's throw off another Boom Burst, see if we get the kill. We do not, unfortunately, and it is going to Earthquake us again. In this case, I think our best play is to Stealth Rock, because then we can try to sub up with something else on our team. And Landorus is not going to get paralyzed there. So, okay, what is the sub up? I think Dragapult sub looks really solid here. So let's see if we can get a sub up with that. Okay. Pretty simple play here. We just hope it gets paralyzed. It's not getting paralyzed. Okay, it didn't get paralyzed ever. All right, that's fine. Let's click darts. Go for the T-Wave, see if it wants to click Bullet Punch. It does just want to click Bullet Punch, fair enough. I like Slowking. I think we can throw off a T-Wave, hopefully catch a Pecharunt, but we'll see. Maybe they just stand with Scizor. That'd be cool too. Zone comes in. Makes sense. Let's just Chilly Reception out here. Can probably go into Zone. Okay, that did not much. Definitely a Zamazenta moment. I'm inclined to just go for a Body Press immediately. And they're going to leave in Zone, take a bunch of damage. Helmet is interesting. You don't see that every day. But okay, that's fine. Do I want to finish this off with Zama? Because we could go into Slowking, go into Serp, Leaf Storm. I think that's a better play. So I'm inclined to do that. Okay. Glowking being nice for the transition there. If we hit, we're in a pretty good spot here. Okay, excellent. There we go. Nice kill. The Ogerpon is very threatening in this endgame, especially if it's banded. Okay, we see Scizor come out. I could probably just kill this with a Terrablast Stellar. I think that's my best play at this point. Let's see what it wants to click. And they did not anticipate that, so we're alive, which is awesome. At this point, I think we're looking pretty good. Ogerpon, I definitely want to glare this. If it's banded U-turn, it probably won't kill. We'll see what it wants to click here. It is going to be the banded U-turn. So scary, but I think we'll be okay. So we do definitely just want to click Terrablast here. Okay, and it is going to not get paralyzed and click Shadow Ball. Let's be careful here. I think Zamazenta Crunch is the only way we have of killing this, and even that is not guaranteed, but it's very likely. And then can we beat Ivy Cudgel? Is an interesting question. How much did it do to Serperior with U-turn? It did 80. So that could be Adamant or Jolly. No, it has to be Jolly. Okay, that's good to know. So it's got to be Jolly. And how much is our Glowking taking? About 50, which if we factor in regen, we do indeed live 2 of those. Cool. So yeah, we do just go Zama here. We do click Crunch. If this thing lives, that's bad. Okay, awesome. Yeah, really nothing. Okay, they're just going to forfeit. Cool, GG. All right, Paraspam's 3-1. It's kind of doing well, but I mean, we have 1 loss due to bad RNG, so changing the team up feels kind of stupid. So I guess let's keep going. All right, this is interesting. I feel like Dodun has just been such a constantly good lead, and I think it works here too. Cudgel crit is what it comes down to. Yeah, it would have if they went for it, but for some reason they just didn't. Super weird, because they had a decent chance to win. Like, not great, but they had, like... What were their odds to win? Their odds to win were probably like about a quarter, 25%, which is not horrible. Okay, wait, I don't really want to let hazards get up, but at the same time, it's like, we'll throw off a glare. Okay, cool. They Ruination. I think now we go immediately to Hatterene, expecting a hazard. And if they don't hazard, that's fine. Let's see if we get a okay. Yeah, they're just going. I'm inclined to click Nuzzle here because I feel like they don't want to stay in with a paralyzed Tinglu, and sure enough, they did not. Awesome. So let's see. Do we see helmet or something come out here? No helmet. Okay. Cool. Works. Just should be a Glow King. Looks fine here. Getting Petron paralyzed is nice for sure. If we could get this chipped, that would be really good. Okay, Wellspring enters. Interesting. Totally down to click Thunderwave. Let's see if we hit. We do. Beautiful. And now that that's done, I feel like SERP on this looks pretty good. Let's see if it's okay. It's just gonna click Knockoff again, which is kind of annoying. Let's go for a Leaf Storm. Hope we get a Paralysis. If not, we'll at least get some good damage. SERP didn't look amazing this game anyway. And okay, Play Rough. So it looks like we're actually poised to get a kill, and we do. Beautiful. Okay, D-Knight comes in. Let's you surely E-Speed here. Like, you know you're going to get glared. So let's go into Dragapult on the E-Speed. And sure enough, yeah. And let's click Thunderwave. In a turn of events that will surprise nobody, we're going for the Paralysis move. There we go. Dragonite paralyzed. Huge win. And Pult at this point has mostly served its purpose. So let's set up a sub, fish for a para, and then click Darts the following turn. Why didn't you click Psychic Noise against Petron? I don't have that move. Yeah, we've got how much of the team is parried? Yeah, a lot of it. Okay, let's click Darts here. Okay, great damage. Let's see. And no para. That's fine. I think I kind of like Hatterene here, and Draining Kiss does not look bad. I think let's do that. We can try to heal up a little bit. Would be nice. Okay. Or actually, maybe that won't heal us up. I mean, Dragon has a lot of HP. That'll get us to like 1 health lower than we were just right the previous turn. That's fine. We can go to Slowking here, and I'll just click Chilly Reception. Okay, they want a Shadow. Okay, they critical hit us, and we die. That was like a high roll crit, too. Yeah, okay. Petron hits us with a high roll crit, which is sort of annoying. But we can go into Dodun here, throw off an Earth Power. They're staying in, and we unfortunately do get point. Do we get confused too? Okay, we don't. That's huge, because we really want that chip for Zama. Let's go for another Earth Power here. If we can kill this thing, that's awesome news. Okay, they're going into Tinglu because they realize that they don't really want to do this. Let's go into Hatterene here. How much is Earthquake doing? Threatening a kill. Let's click Draining Kiss. Oh, huge healing. Okay, wow. And then they click. That's not good for us. Wow, didn't see that coming. I guess let's Leaf Storm. Okay, we miss. We get Whirlwinded. I mean, we can just set Stealth Rock here. We could also click Boom Burst. I think Stealth Rock is probably better. Yeah, and they just Ruination and take us out. Okay, time to go Hatterene. Let's Calm Mind. Okay, let's, okay, that's fine. We can go for a nice D-Kiss here. Inclined to just sack Superior and go Zama. We probably lose this one, unless the Eyeval's not booster energy. But I'm not feeling good about that. Yeah. I mean, we could. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, way out here. I think our way out is actually to go into Hatterene. I think I tried to Nuzzle. Okay, I was thinking... Oh, they just Whirlwinded themselves. That's clever. We can try. Do we live if we... No, we super die in every world. Yeah. We're cooked. I don't know what they're doing here, staying in, though. This is, like, not a good play on their part. Yeah, I don't know, like, what they're trying to do. Let's crunch. Let's hope they overpredict on Ival. It's kind of our only shot, so... Let's crunch. Yeah, we're going to sub. You better believe we're facing that Ival. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is really weird the way my opponent's playing this. I guess they're really confident in our Ival taking me out, but like if you get critical hit here, you're over. Unfortunately, they do not get critical hit, so tragically. I'm going to do the waiting trick here to make them think I might Terra, try to make them overpredict, but unfortunately us being Terra Dark is going to make this not go so well. Let's make some changes to this team while we're waiting. Dodon's been good. Glow King has been kind of unimpressive. Hatterene's also sort of been kind of bad, honestly. It hasn't really been impressing me. We'll go with I think AV is honestly fine here. Spin, knockoff, Ice Spinner, Earthquake seems fine. I kind of want to, the rocks, I think I actually do want to go Roost on this, and I want to bump up its speed, so after a para, we can outspeed some more stuff. All right, now let's just click Body Press. Okay, and they did just click Moonblast, GG. It's a shame. That does help us with the Raging Bolt problem as well. I want to try, I don't think it'll necessarily be good, but I want to try this. And we'll go, I think Terra Ghost makes sense on this. Let's go for outs. That's out, honestly fine. I think Adamant is fine on this. Ghost, sure. Let's try Roost, and then we'll go... How much speed do we want it to done? We don't need the Spin Block. Let's go Poison on this as well. I think that might be nice. Yeah, Serp hasn't been awesome either. Did I remember Supreme Overlord? I did. Okay, let's... Yeah, how much speed do we want? Actually, Ghost is kind of maybe just good on this Pokemon. Poison, though. We'll go Ghost. True, it is Ground Weak. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Go Flying on Hatterene to compensate a little bit. Maybe Flying on this too, honestly. Let's try that. Maybe enough for Landorus. $155. Okay, let's run it. I kind of just want to try different abusers and see how they work. You lose to King Gambit, true. Let's honestly, let's just get rid of Hatterene. The Hatterene has not been doing it in my opinion. Can rip out Zamazenta, put it on over the hat. Try this for the next one. What about Gmult? What about it? Trying to build a good team here. You too. Okay. Webs, which is fine. We got a SERP. We're pretty okay with this. Let's lead to done. Looks really good. Let's click Glare. Specs, Terra Fairy, Moonblast would kill me. And that is exactly what they did. Good play. Okay, let's go. Wow, that was not good. Yeah, let's go Treads. And we'll go SERP here. I don't think they want to stay in and deal with this. Yep, sure enough. That's good. Let's Glare. Surf's going to do a good chunk. We can leave Storm here, though. Iron Moth comes in. We do not hit, unfortunately. Let's go Dragapult and Thunderwave this. And hopefully they get paralyzed and we don't just die to D-Gleam. Okay, they go for Sludge Wave, and that kills us, surprisingly. We can go into this and EQ at least. We're getting toasted this game. Go SERP. Okay, good play. Like Substitute? I guess gets us past this. So not good. We are in such trouble. I guess we got a sub. They are not wanting. Oh my gosh, boost every time too. Okay, let's leave Storm. And wow, they boosted every single Fiery Dance other than one, and just did not want to get paralyzed today. Okay, I can respect that, I guess. Let's go Gambit here on the Araquanid and hope they get paralyzed. We need that. Let's Sucker Punch, critical hit. We don't get it. All right, GG. Yeah, we got totally gamed on there. Totally gamed on. Not much else to say about that. That was brutal. Yeah, that was bad. All right, like we got outplayed too, but the team also performed really bad. The King Gambit is. I know we only gave it one shot, but I'm not feeling like King Gambit's the play. Losing Glow King immediately got us really hard punished. Maybe we just switch back to this. This team, yeah, because this team was doing pretty well, honestly. All of our losses have been with other stuff and bad RNG. Let's just try this again. But let's maybe, like, we got bad luck too, but it was mostly other factors. Go Terrifier on this. I think is going to be a good move, though. It was a Moonblast against Gambit BTW, not EP. Yeah, Moonblast does more than EP with Terra Fairy. Like, it would have killed Gambit. Or does it do more? Moonblast 95. Yeah, it does more. HF. All right, let's lead to done. Any plans of using a Stenchmon on the team? Absolutely not. Yeah, there are no good Stench Pokemon. Okay, right, yeah, we totally click Glare. Well, I might go Hatterene. Let's Boom Burst instead. Yeah, good thing we we had changed that. That would have been bad. Let's click Boom Burst again. Okay, that's fine. Let's click Earth Power. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, we will super die to a Make It Rain here. Are we okay with the Dun dying or not? Or would we rather let something else take this blow? Slowking seems not that good. I think we let it go. That straight up died. That's got to be Slowking. Yeah, I'm just a surprise. Yeah, +2 Make It Rain's not. Yeah, this is Metal Coat Modest in the house. Let's go Dragapult here and sub. See if it wants to Terra Ghost itself. Actually, what does that really? Oh, let's sure we'll sub. What the heck? Okay, they do want a Terra Steel. Okay, so that's actually pretty bad now that I think about it. We're gonna have a tough time getting out of this one because we could Terra Ghost. Oh no, we're Terra Fairy now. Oh yeah, no, we're in serious trouble. Okay, T-Bolt last. Okay. I mean, we can sub here. Okay, they're just clicking Recover, which is smart. Let me sub, and then we can maybe like Tricky go into Zama. Okay, yeah, that's what I was hoping to burn another one of their Make It Rains. Because now we can go into Zama. Please don't click Make It Rain here. Please don't click Make It Rain here. Oh, they clicked Make It Rain. We took all of our health. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Let's go to Dun here. They're definitely switching out probably into Landorus. We can get a nice little Intimidate boost, which is cool. And go for like Boom Burst here is pretty no drawback, especially now that Gold's not immune. If they click U-turn here, that'd be awesome because we get another. Oh, they clicked U-turn. We get another speed boost. Epic. The Dunsparce is low-key primed to sweep this team, and I'm so ready for it. Go Hatterene here and get 2-hit KO'd by Boom Burst. That'd be a great first step. Zama comes in. Okay. I think we Terra Ghost Glare here. Epic. Then I'm going to set up Rocks as it clicks Crunch, I think. Okay, it's going to get just full parried. That works too. Okay, getting just full parried more. Epic. How much is Gold doing with Metal Coat? So this Rye, if we get another speed boost, are we outspeeding Rye? We're actually not, which is insane, but we're not. So let's click Glare here. Okay, and now we can Boom Burst. Sucker Punch, yeah. Of course you'd have that. I mean, you gotta have Sucker Punch, right? Okay, let's try to sub up and hope this Dark... Actually, do we do this hope it gets paralyzed thing? Yeah, we probably do. Something or other with the 50 gift memberships. Thank you so much for the generosity. That is, as always, insane. Thank you so much. Modest Metal Coat Stallbreaker usually has Size Shock. Nope. No, it never has that. That would be a really weird move. Please don't be Scarf. Okay, cool. It's not Scarf. Yeah, no, those sets never run that. We've got a Leaf Storm here, and we can try to go into Dragapult to finish this off. But yeah, we're going to die there. There's a chance we can do this with Pult. Yeah, thank you so much, Something Other. As always, if there's anything you want to say in chat, let me know. That is insane generosity. And guys, remember, have gifts, membership, gift subs turned on if you want to make sure you're able to accept gifts. It's like I want to sub for the nuzzle, but then I think I'm just going to die to a psychic noise. So it's kind of a rough combo. Bit of a pickle we're in here. I think we sack Zama. Okay, they just click D-Kiss. Yeah, I think we've got to try to... We can try to nuzzle first. But let's Calm Mind first. We're not really in a rush. Okay, they Mystical Fire. That's actually a good sign. Maybe they don't have nuzzle. So let's try to nuzzle them here and then Calm Mind up. Okay, because this totally works for me. If they want to keep clicking this and eventually just getting paralyzed. Yeah, this is a super great deal for me. I don't know why they're going down this road, but I'm really happy about it. Let's click D-Kiss here. Absolutely. Okay. Dragonite can't Terra, so we're not super scared of that. Darkrai can come in here and click Knockoff, but that's not really going to be super effective. Okay. As I said, I'm totally happy if they want to go into their Hatterene and play it like this. Okay. I think we can just click Stored Power here. No, the play is to Calm Mind, and then we can Draining Kiss next turn. Is the right play. So let's D-Kiss here. Cool. It's going to get us a nice bit of healing. And then we can just, let's just click Stored Power so we don't risk any more like critical hits or any nonsense like that. But this is why you run Nuzzle on your Hatterene, guys. They're saying GG, it's not over yet. Yeah, okay, this is probably over then. Yeah, that's over. I'm not going to say till there's no like Sludge Bomb critical hit or anything. Okay, GG. There we go. 4-3, we're in the green, in the positives. Let's just test some other stuff out, though. Serp has not been great. I forget, did Skyman run Superior? They did. What set? Sub-C. Maybe that's better. I don't know. This team loses to Raging Bolt, though. Kind of a wild one. Oh, you should not be trying to scroll. Okay. I mean, I don't know. This team's kind of been working better than the others, so I guess let's just keep running it. Have a bit of fun with it. Okay, they're immediately leaving. Okay, they're back. Cool. Let's get this timer going. Let's just start with the done. Let's not think too hard. Petrant lead. We can go to Slowking on this. We don't need to risk a Malignant Chain. Yeah, and then here we can click Toxic, I think, on the Tinglu. Try to poison it would be great. Okay, Greninja. Didn't see that coming, but sure. It's Chilly Reception here. We'll live a Dark Pulse easily. Okay, that did more than I thought it would. Dark Pulse did Specs damage, I think. Yep, that's Specs. Interesting. We're likely not going to die to 2 even, so you can just throw off a Boom. Well, yeah, I think throwing off a Boom Burst is the right move here. Cool. Okay, Greninja's dead. Works for me. Let's go into Hatterene and see what kind of set this thing is. Crunch. That crunch damage indicates offensive. So this thing might pull out a Heavy Slam here. How much is that going to do? It's not going to kill, so let's go for a Nuzzle. Cool. Paralysis, I'm happy to take that deal. That works for me. And I think we can go into our own Zamazenta here. They've got a Petrant, so it's not terribly helpful. Can I recommend a done set? Always, yeah. Recommendations are always appreciated. Let's go into Slowking on the what I expect will just be a switch to Petrant, sure enough, and we can Chilly Reception here. Okay, they're clicking Hex. I did not see that coming, but that's totally fine. Go into Dunsparce, get a little bit of leftovers healing, and then go right back into our Slowking. Seems like a good plan. And okay, they Parting Shot. That's fine. So the problem is now just the hazard situation with this Tinglu, but I think we can go into Superior. Looks pretty threatening here. Okay, we catch them just clicking Earthquake, which is nice, and I'm inclined to Glare. We catch Corviknight. Pretty good. U-turn is going to super break our substitute. And I don't really love hitting into pressure with Leaf Storm, so let's go into Slowking here. Cool. And if Tinglu comes in, I think we've got to poison the thing. Let's do it. Let's click Toxic. Awesome. I'm going to go Serp here on the what I expect will be an Earthquake. I was thinking of going Hatterene there, but I didn't think they'd click Rocks, and unfortunately they obviously did, so oh well. We can go into Dunsparce, though, as they switch into probably Corviknight, and we can set Stealth Rock of our own, so, you know, not the worst outcome. Okay, we get a nice little speed boost. Just going into Lou here. Could go into Serp. I think that's probably our best play. Go for a Leaf Storm this time. Get a little boost. And sub up. Let's see if we can get a little bit of... No RNG for us. But they went into Zama, which doesn't super well handle us. We can sub here. If they close combat, then that's awesome. We kill. And if they just get paralyzed, that's awesome too. And we miss, dude. That sucks. Okay. Let's Leaf Storm again. Hopefully they get paralyzed. Okay, they just die. That works for me. Okay. So we could Terra Blast Stellar, I think, and kill this. Yeah, we could. I'd really like to fish for a Para so we don't just die to D9 Extreme Speed, but we have Dragapult, so I'm probably being a little greedy, and we should probably just kill this thing with the Terra Blast Stellar. So let's just do that. Oh, you're Spadef. Okay, that's not good. And they Brave Bird and we die. That did not go according to plan, but we have Dragapult, which looks really nice here. And they go Petron, which kind of surprises me. But okay, let's go into Dodun. They should, I'm expecting, click a Ghost. Okay, going into Tinglu. Yeah, we want to probably go Zama here. And let's just throw off a Body Press. Okay, going into Petron. At least Petron's taking a little bit of Hazard Chip. That's kind of nice. We can go into Slowking, see what they want to click here. Parting Shot, fine. Tinglu comes out, makes sense. We can... I think we just go back into Zama. Maybe I should be keeping this healthier for Dragonite, but... Let's click Crunch. They keep going into Petrunt. That's clearly what they want to do. Okay. Petrunt is on the field once again. Let's go Slowking, I suppose, and we can Chilly Reception. Okay, they're going for Hex. Let's go to Dunsparce here and go for a Glare. If we could paralyze this, that'd be awesome. Looks like they're just going to go into Lou. All right, I'm pretty tired of this, so let's just click Boom Burst and end this Tinglu's reign of annoyance. Cool. Okay, that's done now. Slowking, right? It can Toxic or it can T-Wave, so looks good. Let's T-Wave. All right, let's click Chilly Reception here. Now we can go into Dragapult, and we could just throw off a Hex immediately. I think that's probably the best play. They've already Terra'd, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. They have not Terra'd. We're going to Thunder Wave this for sure. I thought that I could have sworn they already Terra'd, but now it looks like I'm just tripping. So the win is a Wisp Miss, lol. I'm confused because there was never a Wisp Miss, but I don't really know what they're talking about. Let's click Darts here. Okay, we see the Terra Normal come out. Okay, they go for another DD. I think I sub here, because I'm guessing they have, like, Ice Spinner, probably. We can fish for a pair on this. Okay. Let's click Darts again. And sub more. Cool, we got the para. Now I think we're in a really good spot to win, unless they... Yeah, and they get parried again. Cool, GG. I don't think our opponent's happy with this one, but... Makes sense. I wouldn't be thrilled with that game either. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break as we search here. I see it's already come up, but I'm still going to take a bathroom break. All right, our opponent sees we're running Paraspam and said GL, which is a really questionable thing to say. I'm going to hit him with an HF. So. Oh, they thought Dragapult was going to Wisp, and their only way out is to DD sweep through a miss. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I'm inclined to just lead with the Dun. I know we've been doing it every time. I think it works here too. We outspeed a decent amount of these guys, and we can 2-hit KO with Boom Burst. So let's just go for that. And okay, they're not speedy and they're not bulky, so they just got greedy and now they're going to die, which is awesome. We love to see that. Okay, awesome. I'm going to click Glare here. You don't kill with anything other than like Specs Draco. Okay, that is so banded. That is hilarious. Yeah, absolutely banded in the house. Okay, we get a nice glare off on that, and we can set up Stealth Rock. Okay, Draco comes out and misses. We can preserve to done then, go into Glow King here. Unfortunate Draco miss for sure on my opponent's part. That's bad luck. Okay, we Chilly Reception out, awesome. And they just bring in Ursaluna. So we've got a couple options here. Serp is kind of the obvious one, but there's that Goodra sitting there. So I'm thinking probably Dragapult is the best choice. What I'm wondering though is, do we actually kill this Ursaluna with darts? Looks like we have to sub one. So I'm going to go into Pult, click one substitute just to be sure, and then we'll hit it with the darts. Okay, it is just going to stay in. And we now do kill with darts, so let's go for that. Okay, and that, okay, no BS happened, we got the kill, cool. Pult comes in. I'm inclined to Terra Fairy, honestly, here, and just darts. I think that's a pretty good deal. Yep. Glad we added Terra Fairy for precisely this reason, and the plan went entirely according to plan. Solid stuff. And we absolutely just go Glow King on this. No real reason to click anything else. And we'll just Chilly Reception out, see what this thing wants to click. Heavy Slam? Okay, that's more like slightly effective, I guess. Yeah, it might have Sap Sipper, which is why I'm not keen on going into Serp and trying to boost up. We can go into Dodon here and throw off some Earth Powers. That's probably our best move. This thing's actually a little bit of a threat. Okay, good Draco. Let's click EP again. So they go for the Heavy Slam, they get the kill. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Darts has a chance to kill, but not a good one, so that's rough. We kind of like cannot touch this thing, which is super irritating. Go Pult and hope for a para, but if it doesn't get parried, it's just going to keep healing up with leftovers. Goodra is actually like the menace of this entire team, somehow. Let's click ID. Like I'm kind of out of a loss for what we do here. Let's double Hatterene maybe. I think they'll want to preserve Goodra here. Oh, yo, you stayed in. That's crazy. Okay, let's go Zama and click Body Press, this time raw. I don't know why they stayed in. Yeah, super weird. What elo are we at? 1809. Okay, I don't know why you're not preserving Goodra. It's like really good. Okay, well. Hatterene seems really solid here. Okay, Iron Head's annoying, but we can click Nuzzle. No one uses Sap Sipper, just Leaf Storm, they say. Look, Sap Sipper, 55%, most common ability. Yeah, okay. So, that's not so good. Let's go Slowking here and Thunderwave this thing. Crunch. Do we hit? We hit the T-Wave. Beautiful. Now we can just go into our Zama and shut this down. Awesome. ID. Okay. Let's go into Slowking here. Try to hopefully like dodge a Hurricane or something like that and then hit this thing with a Toxic. Okay, Greninja comes out. That's fine. Serp does not seem that useful at this point. I think we just go into that. Hydro Pump, yeah. It's Leaf Storm. Sludge Wave, that's going to do a ton. We don't get poisoned. Do we hit the... We don't hit the Leaf Storm. Okay. Go Zama here for one turn. Hopefully they just go for a safe Dark Pulse. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Awesome. And then I think we can sack Serp is probably the play. We can go Slowking. Slowking here because it gets us regen if we get the play wrong and they go Zama. Yep. And then we can just go Zama. ID up here. Yeah. Interesting that you're not Boots. That's a really weird Zapdos set. I think I'll Chilly Reception here. Try to get in Dragapult. Why Pink Cross asking for my ID? I'm not. If someone's asking for your ID that has my name, you are facing an imposter. So be careful of that. Several people have been impersonating me and saying weird stuff and asking people for stuff. So don't be careful. The Discord tag is actually Pink Cross. If they never get paralyzed, things can get a little scary here. It's not looking great. Okay, man, that sucked. All right, let's go Zama. What is this, dude? All right, let's go Slowking here. Interesting play. Let's Chilly Reception. Okay, Crunch. This back into Slowking. I mean, I guess I can ID here. Is fine. Okay. Now let's go Slowking, because surely you don't stay in here. Right, I'm going to Chilly Reception here. And just double into Slowking again. Okay, this is good. This is good. We Toxic here. Awesome, we got it. Okay, we should be good here. Now we should be good. I'll just Chilly Reception. ID. We should be clean to win this game. Let's set up a sub. Cool. So now we can Toxic Stall Zapdos. Yeah, GG. Okay, cool. We got the win into 1800 6-3. Let's go for one more. I want to be careful this game with our Glow King because we've lost before to not being cautious enough. I think I like a Serp lead here, actually. Matches up well into a lot of their team. Pink Across, what's your opinion on the age verification business that's been going around so much of recent? Will it really help protect the kids? I mean, the idea of age verification to block kids from accessing certain harmful content seems to me just kind of like a lost cause. So, you know, like if a kid wants to access, you know, adult content, for example, you're so not going to be able to stop them from doing that. Now, having kind of checks just to prevent people from kind of accidentally running into it would be great, but that's not something any industry has any interest in doing. Like if you look at, I mean, even like sites like YouTube, you know, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, a lot of sites have realized if we push you know, this kind of adult content thirst traps on people, they stay on the site longer. They've realized that that kind of material is effective. So this push that we've been seeing to protect the kids, I think, is entirely just about gathering information and has nothing to do with protecting anyone. So that's my stance on it. I think it's generally pretty bad and just dishonest, and it's not about protecting any kids. But yeah, in select instances, I definitely think the amount of certain materials kind of just going around is really bad for people and should be limited. But I think this recent age verification push is just to spy on you, basically. Balloon, I think we stay in and just click Leaf Storm here. Yeah, if they have Make It Rain, like fine, but I just really didn't want that Goldengo to get back up in its health. It might get back healthy later, but we're going to try our best to prevent that. I think I do just want to click Hex here, see if I can get a kill. Okay, they go into Zapdos. That Hex did about what we'd expect, so nothing crazy there. Set up a sub, see what this thing wants to... Actually, sub's a little obvious. Let's go into Glow King. Okay, we're getting paralyzed more than they are. This isn't how this is supposed to go. Let's Chilly Reception here, hopefully not get full parried. Okay, cool. They're going to go into the Garg, which is not too big of an issue for us. I think I like Dodon here. We can just throw off an Earth Power, do a decent chunk depending on what set this is. Okay, let's set up Stealth Rock, I suppose. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Maybe shouldn't have risked Serp when there was a Garg around, in retrospect. Now I don't know what to do. Let's Chilly. Yeah, we're so cooked. We have absolutely no way of beating this team. Jeez, dude. Like, what? Yeah, no, we're smoked. Like, I guess if Zama can get past to Zapdos, dude, maybe. Like, we can't even Calm Mind up because they've got like a million other Hatterene counters that are just going to be waiting at the door to blow us up. Yeah, should not. But like at the same time, gold is also a threat, so it kind of makes sense that I use Serp like that. But yeah, I think we're in serious trouble. Let's sub, I guess, dude. Yes, but F-Guard is like... It's pretty much over at that point. We're going to try to ID up to full and see if we can get past this thing, if it keeps like missing Hurricanes. Okay, Volt switching and not breaking sub. That's a good start. Yeah, let's click Body Press here for sure. Yeah, like there is a way to win this game, but it involves either my opponent making huge mistakes or like a lot of RNG. So, okay, but that's a good start. The way they're playing this is really questionable. We're gonna sub up here on likely just Zapdos coming in. Could be they don't have Hurricane. That'd be really nice. Garg plus Zapdos plus Treads means Paraspam is dead. Tends to be, yeah, but you never know. I'm imagining they're probably Specs Ival. Okay, interesting. Let's go for Crunch. Okay, they catch, and they immediately static. So, as I said, yeah, we needed some luck, and we just instantly got bad luck. So that's not going to work. We needed good luck. Yeah, like that's, like, it just doesn't matter. Like, killing this Zapdos, like, this is fine. Okay, yeah. Like, them missing Hurricanes is fine, but the instant static was what killed it. Like, we needed to not get that happening to us. Oh, I see the wind path, lol. No, the wind path ended when I got static. You're still fine. Like, you could just finish this off with Ival afterward, so you're still totally fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's go click darts here, I guess. Like, maybe our Dragapult, maybe we can try to PP stall Salt Cures, I guess, man. Like, it's not looking good, though. Yeah, yeah, they just go Garg. I mean, yeah. Maybe they get greedy here. No, they wouldn't get greedy and go for Salt Cure. Why would they? Yeah, like, we can try to PP stall Salt Cure. That's kind of the only way out, but we're not, it's not going to work out. Maybe with sub and clicking darts, we can stall out recovery. Like, no, we'd have to knock the Garg, and we don't have knockoff, so. Okay, we just get paralyzed. Let's go, we can go to done here and try something with that, I guess. Yeah, like, whatever. I mean, I'll chilly reception here. I don't think we want to risk Dodon taking an EQ. Yeah. Let's glare, I guess. I hope they stay in. They should just go Garg, but maybe they won't. I mean, the Zap, we didn't get, like, unlucky this game either. This is just a horrific matchup. Okay, let's click Boom Bursts. It's a good Zapdos switch. We'll see if they go into Ival here. Okay, gold. Yeah, that makes sense. We do live a Make It Rain here, which is nice, so we can kill the gold, but yep. And we can't even, like, get past the treads with our Pult either. So even if we somehow manage to, like, summon God to take down Garganacl, we're still cooked. Yeah. When my opponent said I see the wind path, they meant, like, for me, like, if they keep missing Hurricanes, which was kind of not accurate as well, because that wouldn't have let me win at all, because they could have just killed me with Ival, but yeah. No, yeah, this matchup was just like, I don't think there was a great way to go. I guess Serp, Terra Stellar, leveraging that more and using something else for gold lead probably would have been the smarter play. But, you know, mistakes were made. It happens. Calm Mind here, I guess. Okay, they went into Garg, so they're kind of throwing, which is awesome. No idea why they did that. That was a bad play. Zapdos comes in. We can D-Kiss on this. Unfortunately, we're Terra Poison, so we can't. Oh, come on. Okay, we got staticked on the D-Kiss, dude. What the heck? That sucks. Yeah, wow. I got confused on the Hurricane, too, of course, because yeah, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Whatever. We maybe had a chance if that didn't happen. But yeah, like, we can't Terra Poison because then the treads will just kill us, so we have to hope they'll click, like, Moonblast here or something for no reason. Yeah, and then we can like stored power here, but yeah. GG. Okay, well that wasn't that fun, but you know, it happens. We went 6-4, so, you know, positive. This team did okay. I don't know. Yeah, Paris spam just not that good ultimately, I think. Because like sometimes it's good, and then sometimes you run into like a Garganackle Zapdos Treads team and you're like, well, good game. So yeah, probably that's the lesson, I guess, is don't use Paris spam. It was fun to give it a try, but yeah. Thank you guys for attending. Hope you had a good time. And yeah, have a great day. I'll try to time this on time, and this in 3, 2, 1.